Welcome back, and today I'm going to show you how we can defeat raid with a single entrance. Okay, let me tell you first, it doesn't work on hell raid because these bosses always either heal a lot, have something that is irresistible in terms of stripping buffs, or even reduce your resistance by a lot, so it's not really doable. And also, this isn't my idea. I am going to put the Reddit post about this team, which is already, I think, even years old, probably shortly after Yufine even got her EE, in the description. So all credit to this person. It's just that I have changed it a little bit to today's standards, I guess. And yes, I know that they are going to change raids and want to somehow in some way implement it into Labyrinth, at least the normal one. So who knows if it is going to work that way whenever they do it, but in case they actually are going to just straight out put it like how it is into the Labyrinth, that would be nice. Let's just take advantage of how easy it is as long as it lasts, right? Anyways, let's go. And yes, it is a Yufine run. Who would have expected it? But first, the plan now is to go up to the fire boss, Karkanis, because Karkanis itself is doable with Yufine. It's just that it is insanely hard to do so because Karkanis heals himself whenever he's stealthed, and he stealths himself every 2 turns from 70% HP to 40% HP. So you have to basically get him to drop below 40% within just mere few turns, which is so annoying. And I did that last time. It took me 1.5 hours, and that was with my Yufine being super strong, and I had to get super lucky to non-stop counter and actually hit him with a defense break on. So yeah, just to show you how insane it actually was, just take a look at how many stacks this boss actually had when I went that way, and how crazy his turn cycling is over his ads. Sorry for these lags, I guess, when I recorded it. You just see how insanely many stacks the boss has, and he gets a stack for whenever he gets a turn, and whenever he gets basically attacked and counters. But being able to get 900 plus stacks, which is increased attack and speed, and I don't know, probably just these two, but that's more than enough to be just horrendous. So yeah, I won't hold you for much longer, so yeah, let's go further with the video. We just do it the right way now. Basically, we just go there, so BRB. Okay, so now that we have reached the boss, we are just going to kill him, right? Just that simple. Sure, let's just go ahead and attack him. I wasn't expecting to get that one, but I mean, whatever. Actually, I guess I shouldn't put Vivian in the front because there's a high chance that she just dies. Since we have so many souls, we can also use Dominiel's burn for here. Dominiel's just so good at clearing these, so that also just helps. So can we please remove that? Then we have the problem that actually my Dominiel is... I mean, it's whatever, right? The thing is, we just have to kill it. Actually, that I did that now was so stupid, because I need that buff. I think I might have to restart that run now, just because I did that. And Yufine doesn't even proc him to 40%, feels bad. Sure. Can we blind him then? Nope.
I'm all ready.
My poor Vivian. We can actually kill these ads, yeah. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I think we have cycled enough again. What I'm now going to is just making sure that my Vivian doesn't die too easily here. The thing is, the best would be literally putting Yufine in the front, since she can easily like resist the defense break at least. I guess that's fine too, because it's not going to kill me. So the next turn of Dominiel is going to kill Karkanis.
Very interesting.
And after that she has S3 back again. Very nice. But do I want to burn here? I think I don't have to, so let's not do it then. It's nice if we can... Okay, that can also happen, I guess. So, yeah. Now we just traverse over here. And we are basically going to start the Yufine cheese. The first fight here we are going to do normally. That's also like where you can still get some cooldowns back, if that's like necessary. For me right now it isn't. So technically I could just start the cheese, which I'm actually going to. And the thing is, when you get speed buff, you just have to restart that all over again, which is the flaw on this one. But we didn't get it, which is perfect. So now we can just do everything we have to, right? We kill the first egg here. The good thing now is, with all of these crits happening, we just make sure that my Cdom gets the turn for the next one to attack. And we could even just decide to go for the Guardian here, which we are going to, because that also gives us the Arki buff right at the start, which is just perfect. And now we have the perfect setup for Yufine. That means we just have to get rid of all of the morale we have left. So we just teleport, walk a few steps, 26, teleport. That's just rinse and repeat, right? And now comes the next annoying part, and that is actually being able to get to one of these bosses. Not the beehive, because the beehive can cleanse you, strip you, stuff like that, so you just don't want that to happen. It's perfect when you actually get to get counters. And oh my god, they are so slow. They are not even going to kill anyone. Oh my god. That kinda sucks. I want my team obviously to die as fast as possible, so that my Yufine can start getting hit and hopefully get countered quite often, can counter quite often to increase buffs. The problem really now is that the start, there is a high chance that you might lose your buffs to go to either of these bosses. Basically you can even decide to go for the queen, doesn't matter. Just that I prefer the Karkanis, because the Karkanis has so many ads, which just increases your buff duration, because, I mean, obviously a lot of attacks, a lot of counters, but you have to get there, that's the thing. Okay, finally one of them is dead. And these are the most annoying ones, because they only attack every second turn. But at least she cannot kill. But now we have to get an increase. I mean, okay, if we don't get an increase, we quote unquote just lose Arki. which technically is fine. Okay, okay, still acceptable. But yeah, we will see you when I finally got to one of the bosses. Okay, and I have actually gotten to one of these bosses, so might as well head in, right? I know I've lost my Arki buff on the way, because I actually dropped down to a single turn of buffs and was about to lose. But then everything changed, right? Yeah. Now we just wait for all of these ads to increase my turns. So yeah, I won't torture you with that, so see you when he's about to be a goner, right? Okay, and now that actually Vera has died, we can safely travel to, well, either of these two bosses. Not the beehive, like I said, he can strip something. So we have to take care of the beehive beehive last. And you will see why. So yeah, let's just go to the next one, right? See you there. Okay, so since we have reached the boss, you know what that means? Yeah, exactly, doing nothing at all. So see you when the boss is about to die. So yeah, Arakan is also down. And as you see, we have so many turns of buffs. So let's go to the last one that Yufine has to do herself, the queen. So yeah, see you there. Oh look who it is, it's Queen Azumashik. And oh no, she's gone. So yeah, she's also the reason why you need effect resistance on your Yufine. I don't know about the other ones actually, if they actually have something that can strip you, but at least the queen. So we don't deal with resistance, with her ruining our run, right? So yeah, now we just get over here to the beehive, and we are going to, or Juleeve Council, and we are going to let ourselves get killed by it, revive, then camp, and then go in with our entire team with like somewhere below 30 mood, and then just kill it, right? So sounds like a good plan, right? Let's go. And now we have finally reached the beehive, and I think that the beehive actually has some irresistible stuff. Well, at least when he is in his split phase. But I think also some of his skills might have something like that, or I don't know. But regardless, there is a super high chance of you losing to that beehive anyway, which is why we had to save our camping stuff. So yeah, let's just die to it, I guess. Ah yeah, as you see, easily resisted me. Resisted. What the fuck? I mean, stripped me. But I guess it seemed like it could be resisted. But yeah, now we just take our free retry. And let's go camping, right? So we need cute sheer from Yufine. And a heroic tail from Dominiel.
I am Dominiel,
So
successor of Nixseed. Aren't
that
you
way we
curious?
have barely below -30. Means we will have super low reduced stats only. Right? No bad effects even. Which means we can literally just go in and deal with him. With our entire team.
Showtime.
Which also is the last boss we have to deal with. So yeah. Whoa, let's just save it, I guess. Oh, immediately gave a buff, I guess. That's quite unfortunate, isn't it?
Freeze.
But anyway, since we also have so many souls, we can just burn Cdom how we feel about, how we want to.
Confident. Destruction.
Because Cdom is just super good at dealing with these bosses anyway, just because of
Interesting.
consistently
Hi, everyone.
high damage, I guess, since you can non-stop burn her.
Watch me.
Can we crit? We actually did. Very nice. Barely did anything because the boss heals back to, I think, 70% anyway, so... Yikes.
I'm so excited.
Sure.
I'm
Now we
already.
just burn Vivian and hopes we do enough damage to kill. Very nice.
Look at me. Ha, I said
Is
look
that
at me.
the right one? Very nice.
I'll hug you tight.
Let's heal up a little bit, I guess. And the one that has gotten the most damage is Yufine, but she's not that important. Might as well just go for
Twinkle,
Vivian
twinkle.
and... oh wow, evasion.
Hi, everyone.
That definitely was needed.
Sparkly.
Yeah, Vivian and Dominiel.
Showtime.
Please don't buff again.
I
Thanks.
will show you the power of Nixie.
Yeah, let's just burn.
Let's play
That's fine.
together.
Oh wow. I mean, that can also happen, I guess.
Can't you handle this?
But now her burn barely does anything.
I'll show you the dragon's power.
I guess we didn't crit anything.
I'm the strongest.
Oh wow, that was nice. But yeah, technically you always have enough health, even if you have to get down to the last
I'm
one,
already.
just because you do so much damage. And
Don't worry.
Dominiel just make sure you switch faces super fast.
Look at me. Hi, everyone.
Didn't even care.
I'm on my way.
Oh wait, okay, they'll do it straight. But yeah, that's basically how you deal with all of them. It doesn't work on Hell Raid. It really doesn't. So yeah, because on Hell Raid there's not a single boss that you can kill. Because all of them either ignore resistance when stripping or heal non-stop, and that's basically about it. I mean, hey, we got a galaxy bookmark and 7 of these currencies with a single entrance, which is super good. But we could have traded more of these items for either galaxy bookmarks or currencies, right, if we would have gotten lucky, but it didn't happen anyway. So let's take a look at the units, right? Basically, Yufine, she is not allowed to have Earth's Fist, otherwise she's way too fast and just cycles non-stop out of her buffs. So yeah, she needs counter, as you have seen, because compared to the normal raid she doesn't get a counter buff. And well, the resistance was needed for the queen, I guess. Besides that, yeah, she needs the resistance, and after that just as much damage as possible, I guess. But she works on even lower damage. It's just that if she doesn't one-shot the ads, it might get a little bit riskier with like stacking up your stacks, I guess, or holding onto your stacks, but that's besides it, right? And obviously the increased or the chance to increase buff duration. Vivian, I mean, she's on that gear for such a long time. 50% CR push is really nice when you set her up, because you usually use her as 3 and then the S2. So the 50% CR is super good. And Time Matter also is very nice because it just helps you clearing these waves to get your setup even faster, I guess. So yeah, that's about it. Then my Cdom, also just some random ass damage gear. I mean, technically she doesn't need 100% crit rate, but it's nice when she doesn't have to have a buff to crit. So yeah, that's nice. And the crit rate, the book is just there to actually I only need it for my labyrinth run, so in here in the raid run I think it doesn't matter at all because you get so many souls anyway. But yeah. And then there's my shooting star. She's just built for Guild Wars, so she doesn't have to be nearly as good. Also the artifact totally doesn't matter at all. I mean, I guess a healing artifact would be nice just to stay alive then, but yeah, it's whatever. And also the effect resistance buff from her makes it so that my Yufine is going to have 150% resistance, which is needed for at least Labyrinth like that. I don't know how much effectiveness actually the Queen has, but 150 resistance is nice to always resist the Queen, so at least that's that, right? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I know Labyrinth is going to change soon, but maybe you still want to try it because it just makes it so that you can use your token in the Labyrinth more. Like when you clear raid with only a single entrance, you have 4 additional token per week, basically for Labyrinth if you want to farm ancient coins. If not, this run is completely useless for you, unless they make it so that the entire raid as it is becomes a normal labyrinth. Then, I mean, obviously you want to farm it non-stop every day, I guess, because these rewards are super good. And a single entrance for that many currency things is super nice, I guess. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and see ya!